As protesters have marched and gathered in different parts of the city over the past 3 months, one of their cries has been "Stand with Hong Kong." It's a call to their own people and to the international community to support their action against the increasing control of China that runs Hong Kong under a one country, two systems policy. They've sought solidarity with Taiwan, which China views as a rogue province that it'll eventually retake.
When one country, two systems is fully collapsed already, we urge people in Taiwan, it's time to safeguard Hong Kong.
Lam Wing-Ki used to sell books in Hong Kong that were critical of the Chinese government, and in 2015 was detained in China for 8 months. This year he decided to leave for Taiwan to avoid the possibility of being sent back to the mainland under Hong Kong's now withdrawn extradition bill, which was the catalyst for the protests.
The power of the Hong Kong government comes from Beijing, and it's become a dictatorship. The people have no voting rights, so the government can ignore their opinions and demands.
There have been protests, both pro and anti-China, in many cities around the world. The government in Beijing says the movement is backed by foreign powers who want to destabilize China. The main suspect is the United States, which is involved in its own dispute with China.
The Donald Trump administration has linked the Hong Kong crisis to the trade negotiations. So Beijing is also under pressure not to be seen to be weak in handling the Hong Kong issue.
Beijing has warned that it may get tough soon, prompting concerns it could deploy soldiers who are based in Hong Kong. Since the start of the protests, many world leaders have expressed concern about the situation in Hong Kong and urged China to respect the rights of the people here. Those words have, of course, given encouragement to the protesters, but those world leaders know that given China's economic power, there's only so much pressure they can apply. For now, China seems to be willing to be patient in the hope that the momentum of the protests will fade along with the international attention. On the streets, those fighting for the city's future are determined to achieve the opposite. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Hong Kong.